am so glad you can join me here on my YouTube channel, Portia at Home. As you all know, I've been doing the IG stories for quite a while now, showing you a more personal side of my life. My life as a newly married woman, my huggable dog Yogi, me cooking and eating here, and me again cooking and eating here. I think that's all I do here in my kitchen. And right here in my own home. Of course, far from my kitchen at Rustic Mornings. A few steps away. Well, actually, you all know it's really just outside my door. But doing the IG stories and now my YouTube channel is something that I really wanted to do ever since. Because here, I'm able to share you my recipes that are not on the menu of my restaurant. Here at Portia at Home, I want to share something new, something different, and something special. My life here in my own kitchen. So guys, join me for quick and easy recipes here at Portia at Home. Today, we are gonna make something that really screams Italian. And I'm pretty sure alam niyo na kung ano yun. We are gonna make pasta with roasted tomatoes and capsicum and garlic and fresh basil. And of course, a little crispy surprise on top. So today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start preparing our vegetables. I have here my yellow capsicum. Now, you might be wondering, why yellow? Why not red or why not green? Because we are already using 2 kilos of tomatoes. Of course, we want the contrast of colors, diba? Hindi yung puro red lang. So, that's why I am using my yellow capsicum. So, I'm just gonna slice this into strips. Gonna open that. Take out the seeds. Very easy. Okay. Alright. Just take that out. And then slice this into strips. So I've sliced my sweet yellow capsicums and now we're ready to place our vegetables here in my baking tray. So I have here 2 kilos of our red cherry tomatoes. So I chose the really red ones para talagang matamis na matamis. Now, I am being generous with my cherry tomatoes because dito manggagaling yung sauce natin. We are not getting help from a canned tomato sauce or a tomato paste or any stewed tomatoes, but all here from our fresh cherry tomatoes. Okay? So, I'm gonna add some more. Because talagang I really want to be generous with my sauce. So you could just imagine all the juice from these cherry tomatoes. Napakasarap yan, I promise you. This is actually a favorite of my family, my D family, my mother's side. And they really enjoyed this when I prepared this for them. Okay, and then next, I am gonna just add my capsicum. Alright, just gonna add that there. See, even our baking tray already looks so pretty. And then I'm gonna add my cloves of garlic. So in my ingredients list, I said there about 20 to 30. If you guys love garlic, go ahead and add some more. Okay din yan. Because we all know how garlic tastes when it is roasted. It is also very sweet. Okay. So I have my garlic here, my capsicum, and my cherry tomatoes. Now it is time to drizzle it with a lot of olive oil. So, guys, if it will be easier for you, you can also put this in one big bowl para talagang mas madali to mix together. So, that's one tip for you. So that you're sure that all your tomatoes and your capsicum are covered with your oil and our Italian seasoning. Guys, sa Italian seasoning, you can actually buy this already na naka-bottle. But if you can't find Italian seasoning, you can make your own Italian seasoning. This is really just a combination of herbs, like your sage, your marjoram, your thyme, your basil. But if you don't have those, whatever herbs you have, okay lang gamitin yan. There is no rule on how you season your vegetables. You can combine your oregano, your thyme, your rosemary, and your basil all together, and that's a very good Italian seasoning, okay? So here I have my marjoram, my rosemary, my sage, my oregano, and my basil. So I mix it all here together. I'm gonna sprinkle it here on top. And of course, don't ever forget to generously season your vegetables with salt and pepper. So this one. I actually have a very special salt. My friend Oye gave me this. So, talagang generous kasi he told me he has 20 boxes. So, ibig sabihin, if I finish one, he can always give me another. This is an expensive kind of salt, the Maldon salt. Talaga naman, masarap talaga. And then, like what I always say, your hands are your magic hands. Pour out all your love dito sa hands nyo. Malalasahan nila yan, I promise you. So, we're gonna mix this all together, making sure everything is covered with the oil, with the herbs, alright? And then, I actually preheated my oven at 350 degrees. We are gonna roast this for 30 to 40 minutes. Now, halfway through, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take out the tray and then flip our tomatoes the other side para naman yung kabila naman ang ma-roast. Okay? So, my tray of veggies is now ready. Pasok ko na siya sa oven. Okay, so while we're waiting for our veggies to roast inside the oven, we can start preparing yung sinabi ko sa inyong secret crunchy topping natin. So this is our buttered panko breadcrumbs, okay? I have here my hot pan and we are gonna add some butter. Again, guys, if you have your herb butter, you can use that too, but naubos na yung herb butter ko from the last 2 episodes. So, while we are melting our butter, I am gonna mince some garlic. Okay? So, what we're gonna do is, lalagyan natin ng flavor ng garlic and butter ang ating breadcrumbs. So, you can just imagine how sarap that is. O, diba? So, I'm gonna help my butter melt lang. So, guys, you really have to control it, ha? Hindi pa pwede gonna add your butter, add your panko, and then leave your kitchen. No, once you make your panko breadcrumbs, you have to focus on your pan. Alright? Okay, so while we are melting this, I'm gonna start adding our garlic. Okay? So low heat so that we will not burn our garlic. Okay? So fasten to, just around 5 more seconds. Alright? And then we're gonna start adding our panko breadcrumbs. Okay. We're gonna make sure that the breadcrumbs is covered with your butter. And then we continuously stir. Make sure not to burn your panko breadcrumbs. Mabilis lang itong mag-brown, ha? At saka maging crispy. So, wag na wag niyong iiwanan. Alright. So I'm just going to continue to stir this until it is light and brown and crispy. So guys, over here you will see I cooked 500 grams of angel hair pasta. Okay, for this recipe, talagang mas masarap ang angel hair para talagang manipis lang sa mouth. It will go well with the texture of your juicy tomatoes. And over here, we've already roasted our tomatoes. Look at the amount of juice that we got from our 2 kilos of cherry tomatoes and the charred marks of our capsicum. Guys, super tamis nito, I promise you. So let's start to assemble our pasta. Okay, so I put it in a platter and then I'm just gonna distribute the tomatoes, add the sauce, the juice of the tomatoes. We'll add that around. Okay, over there. Oh, ang sarap nito. You know, guys, if you have friends also who just wants to eat food that are, you know, meatless or vegan, then you can definitely make this for them. Okay, so I'm gonna add some of the garlic. Add more of our tomatoes. Okay, and then more of the juices. Alright. And guys, you know, I found, of course, I want my platter to be a mix of fresh and roasted tomatoes. And I was lucky enough to find vine tomatoes. So I'm just gonna put that here for nice plating and presentation. And then, also, what else pa ba? Oh, I'm also gonna add my buffalo mozzarella. So I was able to find also small mozzarella balls. So we're just gonna distribute that all over our platter. Sarap yan. Nako, my gosh. And then, of course, if you want it spicy, we're gonna add some chili pepper flakes. And then top it with our crispy breadcrumbs. And lastly, oh, not lastly, second to the last, our basil leaves, okay? So again, this is another layer of freshness to our plate of pasta. So, just gonna slice this really quickly. Nako guys, ang bango. You know, I love fresh basil. Iba talaga yung bango na nabibigay niya. Okay? So, I'm gonna sprinkle that all over. Ah, looks really festive, oh. It smells so fresh as well. And then, our lemon zest. Napaka-fresh. You know, from the fresh tomatoes, the basil, then now your lemon zest. Nako, this is like summertime. Okay. All right, that's it. And also, if you guys have Parmesan cheese, you can add shaven Parmesan cheese on top. If you just want to be a little extra. All right, sarap. So there you have it. This is our pasta with roasted tomatoes and yellow capsicum. Always the best part is tasting what we just made, okay? So, I'm gonna get a little of everything from the noodles to the tomatoes and the buffalo mozzarella, some basil leaves, and then our breadcrumbs. Nako, sarap. So, I want the tomatoes. Okay, wow. So good. Wow. It's really important to get fresh, plump, ripe red tomatoes because ang tamis ng pasta dish ko. With the chili pepper flakes and then the sweetness also from the capsicum and then the freshness from the basil and the crispiness from the breadcrumbs. And then the zing from our lemon zest. Oh my gosh. Guys, you have to make this. This is so easy to make. It's really good. I promise you. Ang sarap niya. Promise. Talagang favorite to ng aunt ko. And, sarap. This is surely a recipe that your family will love. Thank you guys so much, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and click the bell button to get notified for new episodes that we will be posting real soon. So thank you so much, and if you have comments or suggestions, recipes that you want me to prepare for you, just comment down below. Love you!